What's going on, antdollaHOV, back with another video for you, tutorial, class, module, whatever you want to call it. And today, I'm going to tell you how to get started on Instagram. More specifically, rappers, hip hop artists, singers, musicians, creatives. I'm talking to you, but it'll work for everybody else too. Check it out. Alright, so some of the shit I'm going to talk about today, I'm sure you've heard it before. You probably going to be looking at me like, I already know that. Why you telling me the same shit? Look, I'm only here to tell you what works. And just because someone else told you some shit first, if it worked, I'm going to tell you too. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole goal. Like, I don't give a fuck if someone said it first. If they discovered America first, I don't give a fuck. Let's all get over here type shit. Doesn't matter. So let's get right into it. Number one is content. Of course, right? Let's pick the best kind of content that's going to work for your page. So whether that's video or photo, I know the general rule is videos do better. And in my case, my page, rap, you know, putting out bars and verses and things like that all the time, videos do work better because it's better suited for promoting my art. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to promote a rapper with a picture that's not already known. If you don't know who I am and you just see a dope picture of me, it might be a dope picture, but how am I selling you that I'm a rapper? How do I let you know, or how do I get you to my music from a picture? Whereas if I do a video clip of me rapping, it's a lot easier for me to say, hey, go check out my Spotify, especially if you already like the rap. Maybe that makes sense to you. So general rule, yeah, probably video do a little bit better. It's a little bit easier to engage. You know, there's a lot more stuff to talk about in the video. Maybe you see something weird. Maybe a ghost is behind you. You don't know about it when you're rapping. I actually did a rap like that and a ghost popped out behind me on my YouTube. Fucking crazy. Anyways, but I've also seen pages and meme pages and rap pages where infographics, pictures work better for their type of page and their type of viewer, their type of content consumer. So you really gotta look and practice and trial and error different things to figure out what works best for your page as far as your content goes. And I'm gonna tell you something else about content that they normally don't even tell you. You gotta optimize it for Instagram. So we all know that we got 60 seconds, I say 59 seconds for a video post on Instagram. Don't make a fucking video post that's a minute and 1 second or a minute and 15 seconds or 2 minutes and then wonder why when it cuts off your engagement starts going down, because you cut the fucking video off. Like, optimize it for Instagram. If you're gonna do a story post, do it in 10 seconds. I know that you can record up to 60 seconds of your story post, but if you've ever done more than one story post at a time, you already know that you'll get 100 on the first one, then the next one will say like 89, then the next one will say like 75, and so on and so forth. Get your message across in the first one. Get in the habit as marketers, as promoters, as IG influencers, whatever your goal is or whatever you're doing, trying to do, etc. Get in the habit of getting your message across as quickly as you fucking can, because once you start paying for ads, and we'll go over that in the master course on Patreon, but once you start buying these ads, you'll realize that your 10-second watchers that watch their whole ad, very small. You know what I'm saying? Generally less than 10%. So if that's the case, if that's what we're looking at, then we need to make sure that the people that come see our ads or come to our page is getting the fucking message that we want them to get before they leave. Because if they leave and they didn't get the message, 9 times out of 10 they ain't gonna come back. So make sure you optimize it for Instagram. It's for IGTV, stories, posts, whatever it is. Make sure it's optimized for the platform. If you go check out my page and you start at the bottom, you'll see it was really mixed up. And as you scroll up, you'll start to see the uniformity kind of come together. It didn't happen like that overnight. It's trial and error. That's what I'm telling you. If you really want to be a modern day celebrity, you really want to make money off of social media and just being yourself, taking cool pictures, and people paying you to come places, you got to put in this type of work. I don't know how else to tell you. Even if you got money, you still got to put in a little work. It's going to be a lot less work, but you still got to do the work. I can't shortcut you past that. So if you don't want to put in the work, click off this video and go put in that application at McDonald's somewhere. I'm sure they're looking for you. Let's move on to number 2, strategy. So you got to figure out an effective posting strategy, again, for your niche and your fans, the people that's tuning into you. This is what you really care about. Now, if you don't already got a business page, actually fuck a business page. They got a content creator page now on Instagram. You can switch your profile to content creator and you get even more stats now, even more detailed stats. So if you ain't did that already with your Instagram, I suggest you do that because those analytic numbers will help you on the back end. And this is what I mean by strategy. So you figure out obviously when most of your followers are online. I mean, that's just basic principle, right? I mean, if you want people to see it, you're going to put it up where the most people are liable to see it. I mean, that's a no-brainer to me. So you want to pick the right time to post, but I think even more so important than that is how many times a week you're posting. Now, I've heard and I've tried all different types of the spectrum. I've heard for meme pages, you know, you could post up to 6 times a day and that's cool. I've heard for other pages, 1 time a day is cool. I've heard 2 times a week is cool. I've heard all over the spectrum and I've tried everything. So this is for rappers specifically, hip hop artists specifically, singers specifically that are prolific and they put out a lot of different pieces of artwork. They put out a lot of different pieces of material and content for people to consume like myself. The best way I found to do it on Instagram, if you're good at what you're doing, this is if you're putting out quality versus quality songs, whatever, clips, video clips on your Instagram regularly. I say 1 to 3 times a week maximum, because what ends up happening to you, and this is what I've noticed, is when you're doing it every day and you're good at it, you could be consistent at it, like they appreciate it at first, you know, but after a while, your streaming numbers and things start going down. Everything starts going down on the back end that really matters other than these Instagram numbers, because people, they just come to your Instagram to see your new shit. They don't gotta go check out your Spotify or your new song because they know you coming in tomorrow 12:30 with the new verse. They go check that out for a minute and they cool. You know what I'm saying? They get their dopamine hit because like, damn, okay, that's a good fucking verse. You're entertaining me. And if they know you, it's like, okay, well, I'm supporting my friend because I listened to it. You know what I mean? I don't got to go to your Spotify. I could just say I was on your Instagram. I liked your picture or whatever. So don't sell yourself short. And another thing that you end up doing with that is when you start writing music for your Spotify, you start writing songs for your album and things like that, it kind of gets watered down because you done wrote so much material leading up to that. So I say save some of that material, cut back on the amount of time you're posting, and you'll start to see those individual numbers on the posts go up. Now, granted, I will give you this because you're sacrificing one or the other. The more you post, the more eyes you're going to get. When I was posting every day, I can't lie to you, I could easily get my account to 50 followers a day, 100 followers a day with the super, super hard grind every single day. But across the board, you know, my videos would peak because they didn't have enough shelf life. So I'll get like maybe 300 views and that would be like the max. And then by the time I got to that 300, I already got 4 new videos up. So it's like not too many people are going back to see that. Whereas when I slow down, you know, once a week, twice a week, you know, now my video is going up to 700, 800, 900, 1,000 views. And the views just keep climbing because the video is getting more syndication, it's getting more spread out. So come up with an effective strategy for your page, for your followers. Even ask them, like I do questions and polls all the time, asking my people what they want to see, what they want to talk about, what they want me to talk about, and go from there. But strategy is important because you got to know what you're going into, how you're going into it, and you got to know if what you're doing is working or not. So come up with your effective strategy. Again, I'm going to cover that in the Patreon course step by step, but I'm just giving you the rundown right now. 3, this is my favorite part, and I can't put it no other way. Fan jacking. What do I mean by fan jacking? Pretty much, it's the same concept with if you want eyeballs on your product, you're going to wait till the eyeballs are there to show them. Well, we're looking at specific eyeballs now. So now we don't want just eyeballs. We want a particular kind of eyeball on our shit. And I'm going to tell you the number one way to get likes, followers, comments, all of that shit. And this is with mainly for people without a budget. Cause I know a lot of people that's gonna see this don't got no money to start. They ain't got a fucking penny to their name. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. Let me look in the camera right now. Look, this route right here is gonna take you for fucking ever. Especially if you got an Instagram account that's less than 100 followers, less than 1,000 followers, less than 10,000 followers. This is gonna take you a long fucking time. But I promise you, if you do what I'm telling you to do, exactly the way I'm telling you to do it, it will work for you. It will absolutely work for you, but it's going to take forever. It's not going to be no quick process unless you get lucky and go viral. So strap in your seatbelt, little nigga, because this shit going to take a minute. So fan jacking. The easiest way to get your followers up is to simply like pictures. Hey, nah, you bullshitting. I like pictures all the time. My followers don't go up. Shut your ass up and let me tell you something real quick. Not just like any pictures. Remember what I told you about creating a page? And I didn't even go over this. So let me stop this right here. I'm going to cut this out. Hold that thought. You got to pick a niche. I didn't say that at the beginning because everyone said that, but I got to add it to make this point. You got to pick a niche and you got to stick to it. So if you're going to do rap, keep your page to rap. If you're going to do astronauts, keep your page to astronauts. If you're going to be dogs, keep your page to dogs. Okay, let me get back to it. So keep it on your niche. What you want to do is you want to go. So I'm going to just give you a fucking clear example for rappers in my position or, you know, trying to come up the same way I am, right? What you're going to do is you're going to go to @That'sDax. Go to him. He got like 600,000 followers, right? Literally what you're going to do is click on the follower number, the 600,000 number, click on that and click on the first person that's following him. Like their first 2 photos, go back, click the second person, like their first 2 photos, go back, click the third person, like their first 2 photos, go back, click the fourth person, like their first 2 photos, go back, click the fifth person, like their first 2 photos, go back, click. And I will do this for 10 people, then I will rest. I will wait for like, I don't know, 5 minutes because you will get banned. And if Instagram like bans you, it's going to be at least 24 hours. That's going to slow down your hustle. So if you want to do it all day, do 10 people, which would be 20 photos. Wait like 5 minutes and then go back at it again. If you a kid, if you only in school, you ain't got to pay no bills. You ain't got to go to no job. You ain't got no excuse. You could be hot by this summer if you do what the fuck I just told you to do. Again, I'm not going to give you no drawn out explanation because I'm saving that for the Patreon course. The people who actually pay, who really want this knowledge. I don't want to waste my time and my breath telling people that's not going to even do the shit that I'm telling y'all to do. So I'm going to save the real detailed information for the Patreon course. And we'll go over it there. So make sure you jack you some fans today if you're really trying to get hot in this rap game. Number 4, this is my favorite part right here. Nurture. You know what I'm saying? Nurture. Nurture the fans. What do I mean? So you got to be present. You got to be around. That means being consistent with your posts. You know what I'm saying? Give them something to expect. They got to know you're going to show up for them. Ask them what they like. Like I told y'all earlier. Hit the Instagram question pad when you're doing your stories. Do polls. You know, be interactive. Let them talk to you. Go live with the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're here for you most of the times than they are for your product. So you need to be the one showing up. You know, you have to be the one making the effort because people will stop tuning in. And attention is the new currency. Once they stop tuning in, that's it. They paying somebody else. You want to get paid, don't you? You want to be a celebrity, don't you? You want to get to places for free, don't you? You want people to fly you out for free, don't you? You want people listening to your music, don't you? I'm trying to give you a game right now. Now, with nurturing, it's not just as easy as making content for them and, you know, showing up, letting them see your face. You got to sell to them, too. Like, oh, my God. Did he just say sell? Like, oh my, what is he talking about business for? Well, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing this for, but to really turn a dream into a career, there's got to be some money somewhere. So I'm trying to tell y'all about that. You got to start getting people's email addresses. Comment down below if I already got your email address. If you see in this video, it's a 99% chance I already got your email address. That shit's not by mistake. You know, you figure out a way to give value for the email address. You know what I'm saying? I didn't just ask for y'all email address. Hey, just send me y'all email addresses and I'm going to just keep them and do what I want to do with them. Nah, I'm going to send you some free music if you send me your email address. But what I didn't tell you is now when I got a new product, I'm going to email you too. You've already shown me that you're interested in my product. So now I'm going to just email you when I have new stuff coming out. And you could buy the product. You could not buy the product. You could delete the email. Whatever you want to do with it, you can unsubscribe. It doesn't matter. But there will be a percentage of people that are dying to get those emails, would love to hear from you when you got new products. So nurture your audience in that way too, as far as staying in contact with them close enough, you know, to where you got new stuff coming out. They'll be the first ones to know, and they'll be the first ones to get it, and the first ones to promote it for you. It's always a chain effect. It's crazy how this works. Number 5, repeat the process. Yeah, I know it's boring. You don't want to hear me say that shit, but guess what? It's a long fucking road. Rappers specifically, it's a long fucking road. You're going to take a lot of criticism, a lot of lumps, a lot of knots on the head, a lot of no's, but all you really need is one yes. You know what I'm saying? And why don't you make yourself the first yes? Yes, I'm going to commit to doing this no matter what. Yes, I'm going to commit to doing this long term. Yes, I'm going to commit to doing this independently. And yes, I'm going to commit to investing in my motherfucking self, because that's what we do, right? So that's the first course on how you're going to get started blowing up your Instagram, musicians, creative artists, whatever you're doing out there. If you want to support this channel, if you want to see more high quality production, music videos, short films, etc., etc. I mean, giveaways, things like that. I want to give back to y'all as much as I can. But of course, money rules the world. Money talks, bullshit walks. So if you can, if you feel so inclined, feel free to support. Hit me up on the Cash App. That's $antdollaHOV, antdollaHOV. That's on the Cash App. So use that $ first. You can hit me up on VENMO too, @antdollah. Shoot some love if you got it. You don't have to. I'm going to still give y'all the love either way it goes. Things are going up, trending upward. I appreciate y'all. But please, don't just listen to this information. Apply it. Make some shit happen. Also, before I go, we're doing a new video tomorrow. If you got something you want me to talk about, leave it in the comments down below. Your topic could be next. I love y'all. Talk to you soon. Make sure you hit the Spotify. Stages drop. Got some new music on the way.